Hey guys, it's Mikko from SSL Lab, and I get a lot of questions about what kind of software and gear I use for my music production for this kind of guitar-driven rock, alternative, even metal or gent genre that I do. So here are my pointers for Black Friday and deals to watch out for. Let's check it out. Okay, let's start with bass. And what I do with bass guitar has changed drastically as of late, ever since this plugin came out. That's all I've been using without anything else. This one plugin does everything for your bass needs, no matter what it is. And this plugin is the Parallax by Neural DSP. I highly recommend you take advantage of their Black Friday deal. It's an awesome plugin. It solves all your bass problems. I have really old strings on my bass. I don't really have the time to even change them, but whenever I do a demo, I use the Parallax and it sounds awesome. Check it out. Okay, and the next software that I highly recommend you get is for drums, and these are from my good friends at Get Good Drums, who make these awesome drum libraries. I personally prefer the Modern Massive library that they make. The overheads, the cymbals and everything sounds so perfect. I don't really have to do any post-processing. I just compress them just a little bit, and this is the drum sound that I have in all my demos. So I highly recommend you take advantage of their Black Friday deals. Check them out. Okay, let's talk about guitars then, and if you haven't seen this already, the XFX3 is on sale in US, so if you're US based, you need to check this deal out. I think you're getting the XFX3 for like $19.99. That's a sick deal. I highly recommend you take a look at that. If you're outside the US, then you know that deal doesn't really apply. And obviously, if you are getting the Parallax from Neural DSP, I also highly recommend you take a look at their guitar plugins because they have a bundle system for their Black Friday deals. So I highly recommend the Pliny, Nolly or the new Abasi, although I haven't really tried the Abasi yet, so I don't really know what it sounds like, but I trust Neural DSP in saying that they cover clean, crunch and driven tones really well, and they sound awesome and have a bunch of effects. Personally, I use the Pliny the most, and well, I did the caps for that, so probably that's the reason why. Then I guess we need to talk about plugins as well. Personally, my approach to mixing is sort of less is more. I really don't post-process all that much, and I only rely on a few plugins, so these are the ones that I rely on. FabFilter Pro Q EQ, that's the best EQ plugin you can get. So FabFilter Pro Q, that's the one you need. As far as other processing goes, I use a lot of Waves plugins, and I highly recommend getting the classic compressors. Those are the ones that I rely on the most. I use the CLA 76 on the kick, snare, toms. I use it on everything, on vocals if I have vocals. That's the best compressor plugin that I know. And also the SSL Suite, I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but I use that master compressor of that line and I rely on it heavily. So those are kind of the plugins that I'd recommend you take a look at and get ready for the Black Friday deals. And last and definitely not least, we also have Black Friday deals with SSL Lab, and the entire store is already 33% off, and this deal will continue all the way to Cyber Monday. So go get these deals as well if you're interested in getting the best IRs out there. And if you're interested in the Mikko plugin that kind of lets you mic up your own cabinets and shoot your own IRs, I highly recommend getting that plugin as well. Cheers guys, and see you guys later. Bye.